Hey guys, this is Stream. Welcome to Let's Discuss The Walking Dead. This is for Season 4, Episode 3. And I kind of liked this episode. I really haven't liked a whole bunch of what's been going on with the prison and all this kind of stuff that's been going on so far this season, but it seems to have started to pick up, at least from what I can tell. Good lesson at the beginning of the episode. You don't want to make Tyrese or Rick really mad at you because they will just go completely apeshit on you. So, um, I am actually surprised that Daryl was kind of like, no, back down and stuff to Rick when Tyrese had him against the wall and stuff. Or, I guess you could call it a fence or whatever, but, um, yeah, just I was kind of surprised that Daryl was that calm in that situation because in the earlier seasons, he probably would have been the first to like grab a gun or his knife, or he didn't have a crossbow with him, but um, yeah, I'm sure that he would have gone after Tyrese right away. So, um, and also with the beating of Tyrese, I almost think that he looked more like a badass when his eyes was semi-closed. Um, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe kind of soon or whatever, he will wear an eye patch. Like maybe if the governor comes up and like has him like tied up or whatever, um, kind of as revenge for not coming with them to the prison at the end of season 3. He'll do something like he will take out one of his eyes, but um, yeah, he just looked kind of mean when his eye was closed. At least I think so. As you can probably tell, I've got a little bit of a cold this morning, so um, and poor Glenn. I think if any of the main characters are probably going to die this year, he is going to be one of them. The other one that I'd really watch for is um, probably Herschel, but um, I think that one of those two have got to die. I'd say before the mid-season finale, so um, probably Glenn because he's sick and stuff, but um, who knows? Herschel might get it because he might be infected because the doctor coughed down him, or maybe the doctor will turn and will actually start eating him. But um, yeah, that's just a thought. So sorry. For some reason, the program it just got muted for some reason. Windows decided to do it on its own, so I'd go in and fix it. So poor Tyrese. I mean, first he loses Karen, and kind of what it looked like from the preview that I saw during the Talking Dead. It looks like he might also lose Sasha. So, and if it's true that Carol is the one that actually killed these people, uh, I'm still not totally convinced that she was the one that did it, or she just decided, I'll take the claim for it just kind of edit so that we don't go all crazy finger pointing at everybody. So yeah, I really feel sorry for him because basically everybody that he knows and cares about is gonna die. So and I'm kind of wondering why on the way out of the car the other guy was calling him dad because Tyrese is not his dad. Maybe the guy was having like a flashback to something that happened to him earlier, like his dad was surrounded by a whole bunch of walkers, just got eaten like right in front of him. Maybe that's why he had to survive on his own. Um, don't know, but I think that'd be kind of interesting to find out exactly why he decided to do that, like in the spur of the moment. So I'm really surprised that Tyrese didn't get bitten or scratched or anything when he had to go through like 50 walkers or whatever to actually meet up with the other ones. So um, Daryl Michonne, I know I should remember that guy's name, but I can't remember it offhand. So, um, but one thing that I was kind of wondering when they ran into that super herd, ultra herd, whatever, mega herd, that kind of thing. The really massive herd, like right in front of them, the one that looked like it had like probably like 20,000 zombies with it. So, uh, okay, I understand that they really have to get to that veterinary clinic like really fast and stuff, but I'm thinking that the way that the walkers were moving the direction and stuff, if I was them and I was still relatively close to the prison and stuff, like maybe like 5-10 miles, something like that, I'd probably head back to the prison and tell them that, hey, we've got a whole bunch on the way, so that they can decide to evacuate out of there before things get really dangerous. But no, I guess for tension's sake, they have to go all the way to the clinic. Hopefully, they will find a car or something and race back barely in enough time in the next couple episodes. But that's all I can think of. So I know Carol decided to do it basically because she wanted something to kind of do to calm her nerves and stuff. But I think going out there was a huge mistake. Um, because the way Rick got out there was he basically went through the areas of the fence that they had to cut open to actually get into the prison. Um, and if you notice, while he was standing there with Carol, they were doing the final ties up to make sure that there was no seeable breach or anything. Walkers started to kind of coalesce around there, so I'm wondering if in the next episode, there's going to be enough walkers to kind of stay around that area where they can easily push through. So, because I'm kind of thinking that there has to be some remnants of brain activity in these things. Like, there has to be some basic thoughts that will stick in their head. I know that basically they're dead and stuff, but still, if you think about it in reality, there was a chick in Florida. What was her name? Tara Shivo. That was her name. There was a big court battle because the husband wanted to remove her feeding tube, which would kill her, um, and her parents didn't want to go through. But what they found out when she did die and they did the autopsy was that because certain areas of her brain hadn't been used in so long, they actually liquefied. So some basic tenets of like strategy and tactics and stuff. I think they still have to stick around. I'm not saying that like a Walker will be so brilliant. He could just do like calculus on the fly or anything like that. But um, especially when other walkers start doing something, I think that they can learn pretty quickly. Um, Almost kind of like a newborn in a way, but of course it'd be a newborn that would eat people. But so maybe not like picking up a machine gun and using it like in Land of the Dead, but you know, or like like Day of the Dead or whatever. Sticking in close quarters when they really need to, like to protect each other, so that they're not all vulnerable to being shot in the head or whatever right away. Like some of the shorter walkers will probably walk behind some of the taller walkers, that kind of thing. So, um, because they're not going to move very fast, but they'll also know kind of when they have to disperse a little bit. Um, I think I should probably end out here because I don't want to give the walkers too much credit for what they're going to be doing or what I think they might be doing. So, but anyways, yeah, I'll sign up for now. This is episode 15. You've been watching. Let's discuss The Walking Dead. This has been for season 4, episode 3. So I will see you next week for episode 4. So, um, it's probably going to be called like the Quest for Peace or something. So, anyways, I will see you later.